Hey, hello, if you are joining. I'm going to start with a view. I feel like I just have to share this view because it's so beautiful. Okay, you ready? Okay, this morning we got the sunrise. Wait, can you see it? Can you see it? I feel like you can see it. It's pretty. It's so pretty. Anyway, so we're on day 3 of our one video a day in May. Yesterday was a tough one. I thought I was going to do it, and then I did an 11-minute video. So but it is funny, that resistance. And yeah, so today, what is our thing that we're going to talk about today? Good question. Today, what is my day? Today we are off on a run. We're going to run a half marathon. I know, what? Honestly, like a few years ago, this would have been like, what, like beyond what I thought was possible. So I thought today I'll tell you the story, because it's like, I was thinking, like, how do we get to know each other? And I was like, I'll just tell you stories and like link it back, because today I'm off on a run, so I thought that's quite a nice way to talk about the story of running. And then each day we get to know each other a little bit more. So I thought I'd tell you my story about running. So running, yeah. So as I noted in my last video, 2020 was quite the year of change for me. As I said, I just started asking questions of like, what do I want? Like where am I going? And I don't know, I think I just really woke up to the fact that, hang on a minute, like I can choose, I can create this life. And what do I want? Where am I going? How can I change my life? La la la. And that was the year that I got into running, and I was not a runner. I would tell people, I'm not a runner, I can't run, I feel like I'm dying if I'm running. And at the time I really wasn't very healthy. I didn't really have any muscle. I lived on sweets and just I thought running was torture. Like, I see people do marathons and I was like, I would never do that. Which, wait till you hear what I am actually doing in a couple of weeks. So yeah, I just couldn't understand it. And then the shift in life and the challenge, and I just started running. I started with Couch to 5K. I don't know where it came from. I think at the time I was feeling a bit anxious and I was a bit sad, and I just felt quite cool to start running, and I started Couch to 5K. Couch to 5K, if anyone's heard of that. And it was incredible, because it's this program that takes you from the tiny little step. I think the first runs is you literally like run for 30 seconds and then you walk, and then you run for 30 seconds and then you walk, and it takes you on this journey from like the first tiny little step to, by the end of the journey, you do 5K, and it's like, whoa. So I started there, and honestly, like the first week I didn't have the right trainers, I didn't know what I was doing, and I got shin splints, and that was it. I was out for another 2 weeks. So it wasn't a flying start, but then I got some proper trainers, and yeah, and just committed to the process, and really that's it. Like, and I just love this philosophy of life. It's just these little steps forward. You know where you want to go, and it's just about taking these little steps. And becoming a runner and being able to do 5K or being able to do a marathon is literally the event. It's like the result of all these choices and little steps that you make before. So yeah, so that's where I started 5 years ago, and it's just been a wild journey, and I absolutely love running now. But my whole thing with running is it's an adventure. It's just like such a beautiful adventure to get outside, to get into nature. So I'm like a trail runner. To get outside, to get into nature, to move your body, to breathe, you have to really learn to breathe. And it's like, you know, when you're doing those hills or and you're running, like, I think it's the most amazing breathwork technique, because I feel like it really clears my lungs and gets like all the old energy out and all the new energy in. As I say, I treat each run like an adventure, so I like doing trail running, and it's just like, it's so much fun. And I think like also at the heart of running is this, just like, it's like a practice in self-belief and a practice in overcoming resistance, because there's like part of your brain that's like, you can't do this, you should stop, this hurts, I'm not comfortable here. And it's like this, I find it's like meditation, okay, because you have these little chatty voices where it's just like, oh, this is especially when you're like each week, like, or if you're you know, going that little bit faster or going that little bit further, and it's new and it's different and it's uncomfortable, and your brain's like, ah! So it's really fun practice in just being like in rising above the resistance and the chitter chatter of your mind that tells you you can't do it, because you can do it, and really it's just a bit of fun. And then also it's just like, you know, you run and you get kind of fit. And so yeah, so that's my whole thing with running. And yeah, in 2 weeks, I mean, this is a bit mad, in 2 weeks I'm gonna do 100k. I know, but it's over 2 days. It's the Jurassic Coast Ultra Challenge, so it's 100 kilometers over 2 days along the Jurassic Coast, and it is a celebration and a call to action to raise money for this amazing charity that I've worked with for the last 10 years. So this is my little way of celebrating all the beautiful work that I've done with them. It's all about bringing nature into our cities and creating these community food growing spaces, and teaching people how to grow food, how to come up with a vision, how to take purposeful action and create these amazing orchards and food forests. And it's just like this beautiful charity, which could be another video. So yeah, so I've been doing that for like 10 years, everything to do with orchards, as one of my curiosities and passions. And so I'm doing this fundraiser, and yeah, it's 100 kilometers over 2 days over the Jurassic Coast. It's so hilly. I'm going to put the link to my fundraiser below. If anyone feels inspired, or you just want to hear my story a little bit more about the Orchard project and all that jazz, down below. Look at that, I'm just 8 minutes. Do you know what? I am actually starting to feel a bit more free on here, which is cool, because I just had an epiphany today. That is May's intention. May's intention is just to like have fun and feel free showing up and filming videos. So yeah, feel like I'm smashing it. Day 3, 8 minutes, easy. So there's my ramble. I don't know, I quite like to conclude with something like, what would I take from this? What are the lessons I would take from this? Start small, grow tall. I heard that in a song. But honestly, it's just about the little steps. You have a direction you want to go with, which is beautiful. You have this purpose. You've got this idea that you want to do. And actually, it's just in the practice and in the showing up and in the taking the little steps. And there's a quote that is like ding, ding, ding in my head. But every journey starts, every journey starts with the first step. Oh, there's a quote like that. But it is profound. Like, taking little steps every day consistently with a direction and a purpose to like kind of where you're wanting to go, like, it's transformational, generally transformational. And so maybe that's going to be my little quote to leave you with. It's not really a quote, but anyway, I'm going to cut it there because we're already at 10 minutes. How did that happen? Thank you for being here. Day 3 of our May quest of a video a day in May. Hope you have a beautiful day. The sun is shining, and if it's not shining in your heart, yep, we're going there. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, love you. Bye.